Hello, my name is Wayne Alexander, and today we're going to be taking a look at the offline functionality that's available in the Outlook client of CRM. I'm going to be using the Outlook 2010 application. It's slightly different in Outlook 2007, but the concept is exactly the same thing. Okay, so what does offline access allows you to do? Well, basically, when you install the Outlook client, it actually creates a SQL database on your local machine, i.e. your PC or your laptop, and it gives you the ability to pull CRM data from the database, whether it be in the cloud or on premise, and store it locally on your machine, meaning it gives you the ability to work with CRM whilst not connected to the internet or whilst offline. You'll be able to create records, and the next time you connect to the internet, what the system will do, it will sync back up with the CRM database and automatically update the CRM database. One thing I need to point out: if two people were to create if two people were to pull records from the CRM database and store it locally on their PC, it's the last person who connects to the internet and updates the database. Their changes will be saved. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and show you exactly how we do that. First of all, let's take a look at the filters. So I'm just going to go ahead and click on File, and I'm just going to go ahead here and select CRM. And when I select CRM, basically it's giving me the CRM options, and in the CRM options there's an option here that says go offline. Now if I was to click on that button, we have here the offline filters. Now offline filters are very similar to synchronizing filters, because what it allows you to do when you have synchronizing filters, you tell the system for the online version of the Outlook client what information you want to synchronize over from CRM to appear in your Outlook. It's the same process, exactly the same thing for the offline synchronization filters, and you can see here the view says so. I could click on the drop down to change the view to my Outlook synchronization filters, and there they are. I'll change it back to my offline, and by default the offline gives you a set of filters that it thinks that you would need in order to continue using CRM. So as an example here, if I go through my list, my recent leads is a filter, my contacts, my accounts, my recent orders. These are all filters. You can create a new filter by simply clicking on new, and as an example here, I'm going to tell the system, silly example, I maybe want to pull down all of the accounts that are based in London. So first of all, I'm going to say where the status equals to active, and as you can see here, what we're actually doing is using advanced find, and I'm going to say where the city equals to London, save as accounts based in London, and click OK. And what would happen now if I just go ahead and close? You can see that's a new filter. So if I was to click offline, then it would pull over all the accounts where the city equals to London. So here you have a list. If there's any information, now the system tries to do this by default by almost trying to predict what you may need in order to carry on with CRM. There could be situations where there'll be information that you don't need. So say for example, my telemarketing call actions, if I don't need it, simply tick the box and select deactivate. And what the system would do, it would just deactivate that filter so it wouldn't pull that particular data in. Once you're happy with your filters, just go ahead and click OK. And then in the CRM tab here at the top of the screen, if I was just to go ahead and click CRM, there's actually a button here that says go offline. if I was to go ahead and click on go offline, it takes a little while to go through. We wouldn't wait for the whole process, but what the system's doing in the background is synchronizing and pulling all of that data into my local machine in order for me to carry on with CRM whilst not connected to the internet. One thing I need to point out, every time you want to go offline, you must click the go offline button before you disconnect from the internet. It's just so the system can pull the necessary data into the database. Okay, so I've just showed you how to set up an offline synchronization filter, and actually how to go offline using the Outlook version of CRM 2011. Thank you.